Tony is a director and a producer of Avanti Pictures. Did I say it?
Avanti.
Avanti. There, okay, close enough. Okay, Avanti. Thank you for that. Thanks for correcting me. The thing then with Tony is, I guess, because you're directing and producing, we can. You're wearing a couple of hats then in terms of people sitting in your circle. That would work for you? Okay, good. Thank you. So it says quality dramas and documentaries for television. So does that mean that you're not producing films then, features?
Yeah, I haven't done a feature film, but
okay.
I've done about 3 dramas and about 20 documentaries.
Okay, very good. So that's what we should, for anybody sitting in the circle, that's something to know. And are you looking for new products at all? And if so, same kind of question, I guess, for Stephen, is what types of projects are you looking for?
Yeah, I mean, I started out doing, producing so that I could have projects that I could direct and, do the kinds of projects that I wanted to do, without going to other people for that. I mean, they call it an independent producer, but, you're pretty dependent on a lot of different things. So I guess, it was like maybe 18 years ago starting that. And through that time, I used to only do my own stuff, and then at one point, my company was doing about 5 documentaries or so, and some drama in a year, and that was sort of the peak of it. And I didn't want to do that many because I thought it compromised the quality of things that I wanted to do, and so I cut way back on that and still continue to do documentary of ideas that I think of, and some dramas if I can see that there's an opening for them. But as far as other people, it's interesting because I'm just a very small company, and that's how I work. But still, I get I don't know, maybe 15 scripts a week, and many resumes and this kind of things that comes through. But every once in a while, there's a project that comes, or somebody just appears and they say, I'd like to do, this is my idea, or whatever, or other broadcasters or production companies send them to me and say, well, you need a producer or something like that. And if it just strikes a chord, then I will agree to do it. And just something about me is usually if I agree to do something, I'm gonna stubbornly kind of just do it until it's finished, whether and that's kind of a battleground in a way for me. So it has to really strike a chord if I'm gonna get involved with something, because I know it takes a long time, and so to put myself in that position, it has to really strike a chord. So that has happened, and like recently there was somebody brought a project to me called World Love, and it was about connecting children here with children in Sri Lanka, and something just struck a chord about that. And it took a year, and a half, I guess, from the initial idea. So it does take a long time, and it's pretty arduous, going and being dependent on broadcasters and others. So I do that, yeah, and then there's other ones that I just think up and do myself. So it's kind of like a playground and a battleground for me at the same time.
It sounds like it. Thank you very much. That was